that certainly applies to the bullpen as well for both of these teams. And for the Yankees, they have been spot on in terms of the work that they've done out of the bullpen, benefiting from another day off yesterday. Tell us about how the Yankees feel about their bullpen right now.
Bob, they've been absolutely outstanding. They've pitched 9 1/3 total innings so far and have yet to give up an earned run. It seems like Aaron Boone is pushing all the right buttons when it comes to that bullpen, and he's proven in the first 2 games of this series he will not hesitate to go to it. This is actually going to be the first time this series that they're going to play on back-to-back days. Game 4 will be tomorrow here in Kansas City. One thing that they have to be extremely encouraged about is the way Clay Holmes has been throwing the ball. He told me after one of the games at Yankee Stadium that he has a much better feel for his sinker, better than he did during the regular season. And when that pitch is on, Holmes can be very, very deadly out there on that mound. I had the opportunity to catch up with Clay earlier, and I asked what the intensity is like in that bullpen during the game.
Man, we know these games mean, and we know we got to be ready from pitch one. And, I think, people feed off that. It's definitely an atmosphere where, we're all down there from pitch one, we're ready, and, we're into every pitch. There's no kicking your feet back for 5 innings and seeing what happens. So it makes it fun down there.
Does anything change about your routine because of that?
Just a little earlier. I think that in the season, people you have your routines with certain inning markers. You want to kind of be doing this, but like I said, from pitch one, you're ready if your name's going to get called. So you just push things up a little bit and stay ready.
You look at the first 2 games, the bullpen played a big role. You guys really were throwing the ball well collectively. How much pride do you guys take in going out there, putting up those zeros, and keeping the team in the game?
Yeah, there's a lot of confidence down there. I think that people know, what we're capable of down there, and we know that we're going to get our names called. And I think with that, we just kind of feed off of each other. That there's going to be a lot of people throw, and it's really just passing the baton and going out there, giving your best bullets, and trusting the guy that comes in behind you is going to do the same. So I think we just feed off each other, and like I said, when you kind of have that mentality of we're all in this together, it makes it a lot of fun.
You mentioned the confidence. How much confidence are you throwing with right now, knowing that sinker is really moving well?
Yes, sinker's been good. I feel like it's in a good spot. I'm able to get some ground balls, some swings below the zones. That's always a good sign. Like I said, when I'm going well, my whole kind of repertoire feeds off that, and I feel like the sinker's there right now, and just looking forward to going out there and just giving as many good bullets as I can and see how many outs we can get. When
you look at that Royals lineup, what makes that lineup tough?
It's not a lot of swing and miss. It's a lot of contact. Especially, we got some guys down there contact-oriented, and you can't be scared of the contact. You got to trust yourself, trust the contact that you're getting. Even in this environment, you may give up a single, things will get loud, but you can't really let that take off and let us take us off of our game. We're going to get a ground ball. Some may go through, but just keep trusting yourself, and trust the double play is always there. You mentioned the environment. Do you expect it to be a hostile environment here in Kansas City tonight? Definitely. I've heard stuff about this stadium, how loud it can get, so I think we're excited. It's always a fun atmosphere when you go on the road, and I think we're looking forward to the challenge. Clark Schmidt's going to start things off for you guys. What have you seen from him this season that gives you the belief that he could be the guy to get the job done here in Game 3? Yeah, Clark's, he's a leader. He's confident. I think, people kind of feed off his confidence too. And to have a guy like him, I think we're all, looking forward to see what he can do tonight. He's the type of guy who kind of rises to the occasion. So this type of stage, I think, is going to be great for him. He's been really good this year. I think just with his stuff he's got going right now, cutter to lefties, the big, breaking balls to righties. So a lot of pitches, a lot of weapons, and I think that puts people on their heels, and honestly gives the rest of us a good look at kind of what's working and kind of how we can navigate the lineups. And you heard Clay Holmes talking about tonight's starter, Clark Schmidt. Brian Cashman is actually here. I asked him about Schmidt as well, and he said one thing he knows, this crowd is going to be loud, but Clark Schmidt is not a guy that is going to cower at all. He loves that type of environment.